everybody, it's Rachel. It's another weekly WIP video, yay! Hey, welcome back. I am happy to have this opportunity to share with you what my knitting journey has looked like over the past week. I hope you're all safe and healthy, and this is it. Last full weekend officially of summer, so I hope everybody has something fun planned, even if it's just some time for yourself to relax, read a good book, take a nice relaxing bath, whatever you find yourself doing to relax. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I was very fortunate last weekend to be able to do a little bit of traveling responsibly, so I'm going to put out a separate video about my yarn adventures over the course of my trip. Without any further ado, I'm gonna get right into my week's worth of projects, or my WIPs. No finished objects this week. I still have a finished object from a couple weeks ago that I really wanna share with everybody, but I do not have permission yet because it was a test knit. So I'm still waiting to be allowed to release information. As soon as I get permission, I'll throw it in my next video and I'll be able to catch you up to speed. So Bianca Socks, we're probably gonna stop doing a weekly update on those because they're really just, I haven't made any progress. The next project, I haven't made too much progress, on my word. Since last week, I essentially finished the ribbing last night. But this is gonna be a gift, so I'm being a little bit vague as to what it is, but I'm using Baroko's Ultra Wool DK yarn for it. I think the finished project is gonna look really cool, especially with this color combination. But since it's a gift for somebody, I'm not gonna divulge too much information. And honestly, I haven't really even done enough to where it's interesting to talk about. So the ribbing, no problem, great. That's where we are with that. I know it's not gonna look like a lot of progress, but I actually spent all last weekend while I was traveling in the car. If I wasn't charting for work, I was knitting the Westfjords Wanderer, and you can see I still have some ends I need to weave in. So I know this probably doesn't look impressive, but I think I need like 65 wedges, and I'm 50 wedges in. So I actually made pretty good progress on this. And what's so crazy about this shawl is this is the bottom. So this is how big it's gonna be. It's a Stephen West design. He calls it a schlanket because it's like a shawl and a blanket, which is perfect for me because I'm always freezing, so it'll be nice to wrap up in. But this is how long it's gonna be. It's gonna be giant. So this is something that I have a feeling, just trying to get gifts knitted and Christmas things done, this shawl is gonna be with me for a while, but it's so much fun to knit. I really do enjoy it. We're just in the phase now where I'm just trying to get this one section done, so it's getting a little bit repetitive, but still I'm really happy with the way it's turning out so far, and it is a relaxing knit. What I'm most excited about is my Spark Cardi. Here we go. The body is done. Everybody just keeps telling me, which I've also found to be my experience, that it's really an easy knit. The color work is easy. What's next on the agenda for this? I have to seam my underarms, but then the bigger step is the step I'm nervous about, and that is steeking the sweater, which essentially is going to be me crocheting down the middle of these two lines. After crocheting it, cutting down the middle, because it's going to be a cardigan. I know, sounds a little crazy if you're not a really experienced knitter. It sounds crazy to me because I know how much money I spent on this yarn. So going into this holiday weekend, this would be something that I would like to have done by next week because I have a day off of work. So I had the time to watch videos and to really prepare myself. I know my aunt at the Crow Knits suggested some videos, I believe by Elemental Knitworks and Very Pink Knits. So there are a lot of resources out there. So I plan on watching videos, practicing a couple of times before I steek for this. And then once this garment is steeked, I'm gonna pick up stitches around both sides and around the collar, and we're gonna build a collar around it, and there's gonna be a belt and belt loops, but the body of the sweater is done. So that, I felt very accomplished being able to say that at least for this week I've made significant progress with this sweater. If you are working on this or you have comments, I would love to hear it. I would love to show it off, so just let me know. I think the only other thing I wanted to show off, and it's actually not new, I've had this for a while, but it's my little bag because I don't think I've ever showed it before. So now that this spark is growing in size, I can't really stuff it in a little bag, so I'm keeping it in a tote bag, and I love it. It's social networking, little sheeps, and they're all knitting together, which will be nice eventually to get to the point where we're all knitting together. It's by Artiphany, like an epiphany, but Artiphny. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, so be easy on me. But he or she has a lot of really cute artwork, art prints, dogs, cats, a sheep for us knitters. He's got some greeting cards, so definitely worth checking out. I'll put the link in the video. So that's it. Those are my weekly WIPs this week. Not too many. I think next week I'll have a couple more projects casted on. I say that very hesitantly because I don't want to overwhelm myself, but it's September now. I gotta get ready for Christmas. So enjoy your last week in the summer. I hope everybody has a great Labor Day holiday weekend, and I will see you again next week. Happy knitting.